Greetings Midcoast Ukers, Jeff Wamberger coming at you here with a new song tutorial. Today I'd like to talk about King of the Road. Nice old tune. It was sung by Roger Miller originally, but lots of other people have done it, including Randy Travis. I remember way back when I was in, I believe, 7th grade, North Junior High School in Randolph, Massachusetts. Mr. Tatro had this after-school elective course that I took. There were lots of electives offered, but one of them was beginner guitar. And I had a little experience with guitar already, and I remember this was one of the songs that was in the book that we studied from. I was kind of disruptive during that class because I did already play guitar a little. I knew Stairway to Heaven and Whole Lot of Love and Purple Haze and some Aerosmith songs, and I kind of already played, but I was very interested in guitar. And so oftentimes he would tell me to put the guitar down because I was being disruptive. I was playing these songs and showing off all that I knew, my 12-year-old self there. And so this song really, it does have kind of some special memories for me because it brings me way back to my 12-year-old self when I was first learning to play music, and Mr. Tatro giving his after-school guitar class. All right, without further ado, we're doing this song in G. The original Roger Miller's was in B flat, and then later in the song they move up a half step to B. But we're going to be doing it just in the key of G, straight up. Lots of other possibilities. It could be done in F, it could be done in C, but it seems to sing easier in G for those of us that don't have particularly high voices. C is a little high. So the chords are incredibly easy. We're going to be talking about a G chord, a C chord, and a D7 chord. On the song sheet it says D. I think we might edit that. I'm feeling like D7 is probably a better choice there. So our song sheet doesn't have much of a arrangement per se on there. It's a pretty straight ahead song. Maybe we'll add a different ending to it later, or we'll see what we do. But anyway, let's get into the song. We have those three chords that I described, and then the strum. There's a lot of different strums you could do. You hear the guitar at the beginning of the song after that nice little bass intro. It does a strum kind of like this. That really works for me. Another variation of that would be just straight eighth notes. Not straight eighth notes as in non-swung, but straight eighth notes as in eighth notes not mixed with other types of rhythms. Just pure eighth notes. Eight eighth notes per measure. Known as the blues shuffle strum to some of you. So that's going to work. Another strum would be down, 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 up, down, up. Good old strum that would work in a song like this. It's kind of a semi-country song. That's an easy one that I think just about anybody could do. And finally, kind of a modified calypso strum would work really nicely too, like this. That goes along with the rhythm of the words a lot, so that's a good one. That's down, up, hold, up, down, up, hold, up, down, up. Or what I like to do, as you probably know, is go down, up, fake, up, down, up. The fake strum being a down strum where you don't actually hit the strings of the ukulele. It simply is there to bring your hand down and thereby making it easier to perform an upstroke right there. And it keeps everything all coordinated. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Turns into down, up, fake, up, down, up. So it's just like down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, with a fake on 3 instead of a down. So here's all of those strums I just described. Here's my preferred one. There I'm hitting the closer strings on a down, the further away strings on a down up, then the closer strings on a down up, and the further away strings on a down up, kind of like the Hank Williams strum. That would work in a variety of situations, especially country. And then the easy strum again, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. There's the other easy strum, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, and again the modified calypso, down, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, up. Any one of those those four is going to work. When I play a song like this, I probably mix all four of those in somehow. I might do a measure of this and a measure of that, and it's always by feel and improvisation and just whatever serves the song best. All right, let's play a little bit of this together. Here comes verse 1. And our starting note is trail, trailer. It's hard to get that starting note sometimes, so there it is for us to hone in on with our ear. Trail. All right, so let's do a verse together using whatever strum works for you. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Trailer for sale or rent. Rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes, but 2 hours of pushing broom buzzer. 8 buffalo, 4-bedroom mama. Man of means by no means. King of the road. And then you would move on to the next verse. The verse with the reference to not Belfast, Maine, that's how we do it, but Bangor, Maine is the original lyric. So that's kind of cool that the state of Maine gets a shout out in this country song here. The piano in the song does a lot more kind of complicated or moving sort of chords, so you'll hear some little licks the piano does that I'm excluding from our ukulele arrangement today. But if you listen real close, you'll hear the piano player does some semi-interesting things that kind of make it a little more varied and help the song move along. So it's so straight ahead. And then in the third verse on page 2 of our song sheet, the piano does triplets. The piano ends up going. We don't have to do that. That's a little busy for a ukulele group to do. But just, little things that I hear when I listen to the record. And then finally, we have the ending, which they do as King of the Road, King of the Road, and they just sort of fade on that. We could also do an ending like that where we do it 3 times and end. Here's my proposed ending. King of the road, King of the road. 3rd time. King of the road. Something like that. So we'll figure that out, how we want to end the song, but that's my idea for now. And then, let's see. So the last thing I have to tell you about the tune is just where there's some certain stops. There's I ain't got no cigarettes in the verse, the 2nd line, and then King of the Road in the chorus. So that works like this. Trailer for sale or rent. Rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets right here. I ain't got no cigarettes, but... So what you do in there is just going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're resting for 7 beats. You hit it on 1, you rest for 2, 3, 4, and then you rest for 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 7 beats. And it's kind of not you can do it as a rest, you can do it as a quick stop, but it might be easier just to hold the chord for now. And then when we have time to practice together and we can get tight, we'll do a quick stop. But without rehearsal, a hold is easier. So, no phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes, but... So that'll work in those spots. Alright, Midcoast Ukers, hope you enjoyed that little tutorial on... It's kind of a corny old song, but I have a soft spot in my heart for it because of Mr. Tatro at North Junior High School in Randolph, Massachusetts. Alright, everybody, take care. Bye-bye.